Meredith Gorman here at Gillette Stadium with our Nesson Patriots beat reporter Zach Cox. And Zach, the big news this week, of course, is reports swirling about Bill Belichick's future in New England after this season comes to an end. Do you really see the end of Belichick's tenure coming up?
It certainly seems to be trending in that direction, and I guess that's not a huge surprise, just given both where the Patriots are as a franchise right now. They're 3-10. They're last in the AFC. They will most likely be picking in the top 3 in this year's NFL draft, and they just have holes all around their roster, especially on the offensive side. This doesn't seem like something that will be quickly fixed next season. Doesn't seem like there's an easy fix in-house. So even though Bill Belichick is the greatest head coach in NFL history, it just seems to be reaching the end of the line with him and Robert Kraft, who has said multiple times publicly in the last couple of years that he wants and expects the Patriots to be back in the playoffs. He wanted that to happen this year. Instead, they got worse. Again, they're 3-10. They're near the bottom of the NFL. It just seems like the breaking point is coming. We'll see what that looks like. We'll see whether that's a firing, a trade, a mutual parting of ways, or whether Bill Belichick can do anything over this last month of the season to change that. But yeah, it does certainly seem to be trending in that direction for Bill Belichick and the Patriots.
A lot of changes could essentially be coming to this organization, but another change that just happened, the Patriots ended up saying goodbye to Malik Cunningham, the versatile quarterback who was signed as a free agent this past offseason, and now the Ravens have picked him up off the Patriots practice squad. He's joining their active roster. You know, guys talked about it today in their press conferences, the impact that he had on the team. What do you think went into his decision to leave here? Opportunity?
It's definitely opportunity. Bill Belichick even said the Patriots tried to keep Malik Cunningham, but acknowledged that the opportunity was there. He said the Ravens sold Cunningham on the opportunity he could have in Baltimore. And from Cunningham's perspective, it makes total sense. He gets to learn behind Lamar Jackson, who is a quarterback with a similar skill set that he played with in college. He gets to join an offense that is structured around having a mobile quarterback. It's basically the polar opposite of what he was in with New England, where he was kind of the outlier in that quarterback group with a bunch of sort of pocket-bound traditional passers. And it was clear at this point that he just wasn't going to get that opportunity with the Patriots this season. I mean, he only played 6 offensive snaps for the Patriots this year, was elevated from the practice squad for each of the last 2 games, didn't play a snap in either of them, for a team that has had quarterback problems all season and really had an offense that was in need of some sort of a spark. For it to be 14, 15 weeks into the season and for that chance not to come, it's not surprising that Cunningham would leap at this opportunity to join what seems like a better fit. And if he becomes anything at the NFL level, which is no sure thing, this is an undrafted rookie who, again, has very little NFL experience. But if he does, it's going to be viewed as kind of a missed opportunity. And there are certainly some people within the Patriots locker room that believe he should have gotten that opportunity already and should have been used a little bit differently than he was.
Well, good opportunity for him, and of course he'll have a chance to play in the postseason, which is something that he won't be able to do here.
Yes.
Now, turning our heads in our conversation to the Chiefs here, they're coming to town this weekend. Reigning Super Bowl champions, they've lost the last couple of their games, but do you think the Patriots, now riding a little bit of momentum, actually have a chance to beat this Chiefs team?
Do I think they will beat the Chiefs? No. Do I think they have a chance to beat the Chiefs? Yes. They've always defended Patrick Mahomes well in the past. They've done a good job against Travis Kelce, who at this point is really the only passing game weapon, reliable passing game weapon in that Kansas City offense. The Chiefs receivers have really struggled all season. You saw that in the Buffalo game last week. There are kind of 2 different tracks you can go on with the Chiefs in this game. You could say either they're hyper motivated because they were so angry with the way that they lost to the Bills last week that they're going to come in and just blow out the Patriots, or you could say maybe that game showed that things are kind of cracking behind the scenes with Patrick Mahomes and that Chiefs team. You've never really seen Mahomes react the way he did to that Kadarius Toney offsides call. He was as angry as you've ever seen him publicly at the NFL level. So maybe there's still a little bit of internal rattling with the Chiefs coming into this game, and they are going to be heavy favorites. But just given what the Patriots have been able to do in the past, I don't think this is going to be a blowout. I think this is going to be a close game. Again, picking the Chiefs, but I think it's going to be closer than people think.
All right, all the action here in Foxborough on Sunday. Of course, that game was flexed from Monday Night Football, a primetime game, to an afternoon game. But
I wonder if they regret that a little bit now, because I feel like this game's got a little bit of juice between the Patriots winning a game last week, the Chiefs losing in dramatic and controversial fashion. Maybe Taylor Swift in the house this weekend. This seems like it would have been a good Monday night stage. But, yeah, given where the Patriots are as a franchise, it's not super surprising that they moved it out.
And you know what? With the way that things work in the world, I bet Taylor Swift will be at the game. Patriots might end up, like, blowing out the Chiefs or something surprising. And then the NFL is going to be like, oh. But, all right. Once again, Zach Cox will be at the game on Sunday with all of our Patriots updates from Gillette. Thanks for joining us.
PNC Bank, helping to make banking easier.